We realized after working with so many dogs, what you really need, if you only could choose, if you, like, boil it down to what you need a recall and you need a stay that are reliable. And so, you know, hopefully they get it done before they're adults, but usually it's never, you know, up to par. So what we're doing here is we're using a setup which is he thinks it's an organic experience, but we know it's coming. We have the typical situation of something's coming into the environment that the dog wants to go check out. And it happens to be a dog and a person that are on a walk, right? So it's very clear to him when I say stay, if he comes up on you guys while I'm coming up and I turn around and I correct him and push him back, it's very clear that I'm doing it over the resource, which is how they're always thinking, right? So he's seeing, it's not just the down, it's not just the stay or the sit or whatever he's doing over there, whatever command he's doing. It's the fact that he's taking, in our hierarchy, he's taking the back seat and allowing me to have first access to the resources and how to choose how to respond as a pack. So what he's doing is he's staying, he's letting me take care of the situation. You've heard this all before, trainer's been saying this for a long time. And he stays. But it's not, you notice I didn't tell him to down or anything at this stage in his training. I just said stay. He chooses to down as a coping mechanism, because it helps him stay, right? So he puts himself in a down. I say, good. Guess how easy it's going to be to get a down? Very easy. But it's more about him leaving it alone and disengaging and being patient and maturing and taking his proper position in the pack, which is follower. Okay? Stay. And guess what? The leader controls movement. All right? So I get to say, stay. In the environment, if we're just chilling, I get to say, don't move right now. And then I get to say, okay, move, right? So I can use stay, and then I can use break, right? Which then you can then move in the environment. So I can control, I can literally stop all the movement. I can have 10 dogs in a room, right? Including him. And I can say, shh, stay, and everybody will stop moving. And then I can walk around. That's how they see you as leader. I walk around, I'll squeak a little ball or something they all want, and roll it, nobody can touch it. And then I say break, and everybody can move again. Very important to be able to control movement. What do we need? We need a recall and we need a stay. That's really the bare minimum. We want him to make the mistakes so then he can get the correction and then the direction, right? So we're not holding him back there, keep telling him to down. We want to show him what happens when he makes a mistake, getting out prematurely, right? I'm going to correct and then direct. All right? What we see a lot is direct, 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 direct. People are just telling the dog to do a thing. It's not working. We let the dogs see for themselves that the behavior that they chose isn't going to be one that is valuable to them. But then the stay, good, is very valuable. I'm going to ask him to recall to me past the desired resource.
I asked his owners 2 days ago, can he be off leash? She said, oh God, no.
Right. I'm using the recall and the stay. That's all I have. He doesn't have a heel right now. He doesn't have a down right now. He doesn't have a reliable sit right now. All I have is come to me. Okay, got that? If I got the recall to me, then we can step outside the door. Next step is getting that stay, not at my feet, but stay and me disattach, me go around the environment while you stay right there. Once we get that, and we're teaching it with these setups, we're teaching it with real life stuff so that he understands the context of how to use the down, how to use what his position is, what his role is, which is going to create a dog that we don't have to nag in the future. The dog is going to know what to do based off past experiences. So, you know, it's not like we're going to direct them to death. You know, sit, down, just constantly. Notice when I'm working with a dog, it's not like that. It's like I let them make a choice. That one was wrong. They adjust themselves. That's better. I give them a little direction while they're adjusting themselves to make it what I want. Yeah, I want you over here, about this far away. The dog will understand that. Okay? Come. Good. Nice.
Wow.
Nice. Nice.
That's not easy. You can see him thinking.
Come here.
The wheel's turning.
Keep rigging with you.
Rig, rig.
Nice. That was amazing. That's hard. And I just gave the beep. There was no stem there because if he didn't listen to the beep, then I would have stemmed with a correction. But he listened to it. He came to me, right? And that's what it's all about. I'm telling him when you hear that beep, come to me every time. That was awesome. If we just train him to death, we never let him go touch the stove, and he always wants to. So he might be in a sit, but he's gonna be anxious, right? Because he's never got to go explore. There's a ton of exploring in this program, which is gonna create a dog who is very well experienced, more developed. He's more domesticated, right? Easier to live with. Good. Break.
Yeah,
That's
bud.
my boy.